So in this video lesson, we would be studying more about compound interest. So in my last video lesson, I started compound interest. So let us see. So this is the example which we studied. Imagine that you need money 20,000 and I have lent you 20,000 money and at the rate of 10% per annum and in compound interest. So as you can see, the first year 22,000, second year first year's principal plus interest is 22,000 becomes the principal for second year, and then interest at the rate of 10% to be charged. So can I say how we are getting 22,000? It is 20,000 original principal into 110%. Instead of 110%, I can write 1.1 also. Same thing, right? 110% is nothing but 110 divided by 100. This is 1.1. So that's what I have written. So I can write that first year 22,000, 20,000 original principal into 1.1 is 22,000. So that is my first year. Second year, I have charged interest as per compound interest method. My principal would be last year's principal plus interest would be the next year's principal. Yeah. So this time in second year, interest to be charged on 22,000. In other words, can we do 22,000 is coming as 20,000 into 1.1. I can do here original interest into 1.1. So I will get 22,000, which is my second year principal, multiplied again 1.1. So let me do formula here. 20,000 multiplied by 1.1 into 1.1. I'm getting 24,200, which is here. So for second year, I can get how much money in interest plus principal? It's 24,200. Now coming to third year. Third year, I am charging interest. My principal is now 24,200. On that, I am charging 10% interest, and all put together, it is coming 26,620. Can I write in that way? 24,200, which is my third year principal, is nothing but 20,000 into 1.1 into 1.1. On this, I am charging interest, so 1.1. Just to show you, I am not putting formula here. So let me put formula here now. 20,000 multiplied by 1.1 multiplied by 1.1 multiplied by 1.1. One sec. Yeah. It is coming 26,620, which is here. imagine this is nth year. This is third year. If it is fourth year, what will be the case? Suppose, let me delete this. Suppose fourth year. Fourth year would be, my reverse principal would be 26620. So my interest would be on 26620 into 10%. So my interest plus principal would be 29282. That is nothing but original principal into into 1.1 into 1.1 into 1.1 into 1.1. Isn't it so? So 20,000 into 1.1 into 1.1 into 1.1 up till this is nothing but 26620. On that next 1.1 we will get this. Let me put formula here. 20,000 into 1.1 into 1.1 into 1.1 into 1.1. So 29282. So we have got one simple linear equation which is nothing but original principal or originally borrowed amount 20,000 into 1 plus interest rate to the power number of years. Clear? Like original interest 20,000 into 1 plus here interest rate, 1 second, 1 plus interest rate 10% which is 0.1 to the power, say fourth year, 4. Here it is not formula. For our understanding, I am not putting formula. So you see here, 20,000, this is 20,000 into 1.1 to the power 4. Sorry, I am telling wrong. It is not to the power 4. Yeah, it is to the power 4. 1.1 to the power 4, which is equals to 1.1 multiplied by 1.1 multiplied by 1.1 multiplied by 1.1. So, at the end of nth year, what would be my total amount to be paid? Principal, if I try to generalize, principal into 1 plus interest rate to the power n, where n is the number of years. Now, I would like to reflect in other way. You try to think in other way. You have borrowed money 20,000 and when you are paying me back at the end of third year, which is 26,620. Can I say the value of rupees 20,000 today would be equivalent to the value of rupees 26,620 after 3 years? Can I say that rupees 20,000, the value of rupees 20,000 would be equivalent to rupees 26,620 after 3 years? In other words, If someone is telling me, Uma, I will pay 20,000 rupees 20,000, cannot pay today, I will pay you after 3 years. Then I have to say, if interest rate is 10% per annum, don't pay me 20,000. If you want to take time till 3 years, then pay me 26,620. Because that time 26,620, today's value is equivalent to 20,000. Am I clear? In our next video lessons, we will study more on compounding, that if money grows like that, one point of time can come when if I cannot pay, ultimately if I pay after very long time, I need to pay the double the amount what I had borrowed. Yeah? So we will see you in the next video lesson. Thank you.